guy walking up in a hoodie, leave it, the boy, because he happens to be a friend of your dad's and he just happens to be cold. Okay? There's different people wear hoodies. Not everybody wears a hoodie is a bad person. Got it? Does that make sense? You're the one who has to tell your dog that every time before your dog, and you get to that point, because your dog is going to become very protective, and when he can't see people's eyes, whether they're wearing a hat real low, whether they're in a stocking cap, a hoodie, and you're going to be startled because he's going to go, and you're going to go, what the freak just happened? Okay? And that's on you, because you didn't say, hey, leave it before. Don't yell at him because he was doing his job and you weren't doing your job. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to think every time you walk your dog, when you're working your dog, because when you walk up here and you only stopped one time, you're just walking your dog. You're not training your dog. Okay? I want your dad to start counting out 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got to do something different.
Okay.
He doesn't need to tell you what, but he needs to be going 1, 2, 3, 4. By the time you hit 4, you better do something different.
Okay.
And then he's going to wait until you finish it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need you to start doing things faster because your dog is boring. This is you. This is like a timed math quiz. You know when you used to get them?
Yeah.
And you only had 60 seconds to do 20 problems or 30 problems, right? So what did you do that for? Why? What are you supposed to tell your dog? Okay, so that would be like me coming up to you and yanking your hair instead of saying, hey, don't do that anymore.
Okay.
Remember, he's wearing that metal thing around his neck, okay? So remember what I'm trying to tell you. When he wants to go forward, instead of yanking his neck back, okay? I want you to say, Ron, get over here. You interrupt me when he acts up, okay?
Okay.
Watch me. Me. Okay? You interrupt me when he acts up, right in the middle of my talk. And leave it, stay, good boy. I don't care at all. You keep control of your dog. I don't care if your dad's talking to you, your mom's talking to you, or whatever. Your job, whoever has this, is to keep him in line.
Okay.
So if he wants to take off running over here, or after that cat over there, or this over there, leave it right in the middle of somebody talking. Your most important thing is to have him under control, or your most important thing when you have him. Okay? I don't care. When you're working with your dog, you can interrupt me anytime you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, if your dad's telling and counting off, and he's going too fast, you need to say, hey, wait a sec, let me finish this. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on, Dad. And he has to hold on for a second. And his job is, if you're doing too slow, you encourage her, but you say, that's okay, sweetheart, but you got to do things quicker. You got to start learning this. And don't get mad at your dad or frustrated at your dad for making you do it.
Okay.
I want you to think of him as me when he's telling you when you need to do something that you need to work on. The whole idea is to tell you what you're doing correctly and what you need to work on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit of both. You're not doing it. Everything you did was perfect. I even texted your dad. I just need more.
Okay.
Okay? And one video you sent me was not even a half a second. It was weird.
Oh.
I just went in and off. I'm like, oh well, whatever they did was cool. So, when you go to your right, what do you do? When you go to your right, if you go this way to your right, what do you do? You have your dog in your hand and you're going to go to your right. What do you do?
Let's wait.
No, you're going to your right. Walk and go to your right. What would you tell your dog instead of just walking away from him?
Pepsi, right here.
This way. Okay, right?
Yeah.
This way. When you go to your left, what are you supposed to do?
This way?
No.
Wheel.
No, left. That way. Your dog's on your left side. What do you do when you want to go that way?
Wait.
We went on. Thank you. What? Show me what wait looks like.
Pepsi, wait.
No, wrong hand. Your dog's on your left side. Your dog's on your left side, girl.
Wait.
Put your right foot is forward. You got to look back at that tree over there, around your other shoulder. Your dog is on your left side. Your dog is on your left side, so why would you look over your right shoulder? Take a step with your right foot, a little bit, and you should be looking at that gray car, and your hand should be right here. Okay? Look, straight up and down. Watch what I'm doing. This way. Slight tug back. He's supposed to be behind your left foot. You can't have your feet together like you have them. But no, one foot forward a little bit. Turn your hips back. Put your feet together closer. Put your right foot a little half step. Turn your hips. Where's your hand supposed to be? Wait. And this arm's tugging your dog back, keeping him behind your heel. Take a few steps and do that. Turn. I don't want you looking at me. I want your dog back there. If you're holding your hand right here, he's going to get hit by a car. This is not weight. This is not weight. This is weight. Back here, behind my heel. So you have to tug back. Keep him behind your heel. See, now look, if he's behind your heel, see on this line right here? No, not your hand in front of your body. Your hand has to go to your heel. Turn your hips. There you go. And tug your leash back. Now you can go on that line without running into your dog, because your dog is way here, and now you can go straight right here like this without running into it. Okay? As soon as you do this, okay, you can let your arm down. Wait. Watch my hands. Wait. Slight tug back. Wait. Look how far back he is. Now I can go this way. Easy. Okay? If I want to go this way. This way. Okay? Come on. Come on. Good boy. Wait. See how I do this? Talk to your dog. Wait. He's too far. You've got to be behind my left heel, guys. Okay? Does that make sense? You need to find something that has lines. We're going to start doing lines. This is going to get progressively harder for you. The days of walking 20 steps. Trying to count to 20. Pepsi sit, Pepsi sit. That's not dog training. That's going for a stroll. Okay? You're going to start doing this. Okay? Come on, this way, hurry up. Come on. Come on, leave it. Leave it. Get up here. Come on. Good boy. Look at me. Hey. Good boy. Hey. Look at me. Thank you. Hey, wait. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. I'm going to step on his toes, and I'm going to tug back. So if you come up to this spot, and you need to go that way, and he's in front, back up. See how he has to move?
Yeah.
Did you watch, or were you watching the front door? Did you, if I asked you to do this, could you do what I just did?
Walk.
He's on your left side.
Yeah.
Come here, this way. He went too far.
You step on his back.
He's too far to step on his front toes. I would step on his back toes. Slightly tug back. Okay? And now I can go that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do, no matter what I want to do, he has to listen to me.
Okay.
Yes, it would be really easy to go like this. Okay? But when it comes to a dog, especially this breed needs to realize he needs to be obedient to you. He needs to do everything you ask him to do, no questions asked. So if I told him to come from way down the street, he's going to come right here, no questions asked. And I shouldn't have to have a treat for him on this end. Does that make sense? Okay? He needs to realize, hey, look at me. His place is right here, right next to us. And I want you to love on him when he's right here. Okay? So when you go to your left, what are you supposed to do? Wrong hand. There you go. But aren't you supposed to have your foot forward? Just so you know, I want both of you guys to do this. Put your feet on this line right here.